High blood pressure is called the silent killer, and it has earned that frightening name. It can quietly damage your heart, your brain, your eyes, and your kidneys for years, without a single obvious symptom to warn you. In fact, you could have dangerously high blood pressure right now, this very moment, and feel completely fine. But here is what almost nobody tells you. Your body does sometimes whisper warnings, small signs that are so easy to dismiss as just getting older. Today I am going to show you 7 of them. And the 7th is one that most people never connect to their blood pressure at all. So stay with me, because understanding this could quite literally save your life. Before we go any further, I want you to hear the single most important truth in this entire video. Because high blood pressure is so often silent, you cannot rely on feeling unwell to tell you something is wrong. The only way to know for certain is to measure it. A simple check, either at your doctor's office or with an inexpensive monitor at home, is the one thing that truly protects you. So as we go through these signs, please remember, these are not a replacement for checking your numbers. They are simply your body's quiet way of saying, please, pay attention to me. Welcome to Silver Wellness, where we help you live stronger and feel better after 50. If that is something you value, consider subscribing. It is free, and it helps us reach more wonderful people who may truly need this message today. And now, let us begin. The first sign to be aware of is headaches, particularly ones that appear in the morning or at the back of your head. Now, most headaches have nothing at all to do with blood pressure, and I do not want you to worry over every ordinary ache. But when blood pressure climbs to a very high level, it can cause a distinctive, dull, throbbing headache, often felt at the back of the head, and often worst when you first wake up. If you have begun waking with headaches that you never used to have, it is worth mentioning to your doctor and having your blood pressure checked. The second sign is dizziness, or a feeling of lightheadedness. Many of us feel a little unsteady now and then, especially when we stand up too quickly. But persistent dizziness, a frequent sense that the room is gently spinning, or unsteadiness on your feet, can sometimes be linked to blood pressure that is either too high or, importantly, swinging up and down. Dizziness should never be brushed aside in our later years, because it also raises the risk of falls. So if this has become a regular companion, please take it seriously. The third sign involves your vision. High blood pressure over time can quietly damage the tiny, delicate blood vessels in your eyes. This may show up as blurred vision, as seeing spots, or as a gradual dimming of your sight that you might be tempted to blame on age alone. Your eyes are, in a very real way, a window into the health of your blood vessels. So if your vision is changed, it is worth seeing both your doctor and your eye specialist, because protecting your sight and protecting your heart often go hand in hand. The fourth sign is shortness of breath. If you have noticed that you become winded more easily than you used to, climbing the stairs, walking to the letterbox, or carrying the shopping, please do not simply accept it as a normal part of aging. When blood pressure is high, your heart has to work much harder to push blood through your body. Over time, this extra strain can begin to affect how well your heart and lungs cope, leaving you breathless during activities that once felt easy. Breathlessness is one of those signs that always deserves a proper conversation with your doctor. The fifth sign is chest discomfort, or a feeling of tightness or pressure in the chest. I want to be very clear and very serious about this one. Any new chest pain, tightness, or pressure should be treated as urgent, and you should seek medical help straight away, because it can be a sign of something serious involving the heart. High blood pressure places a heavy, ongoing burden on the heart, and chest discomfort can be the heart's way of telling you it is under strain. Please never wait and see with chest pain. When in doubt, get help immediately. The sixth sign is a deep and unusual fatigue. We all feel tired from time to time, But this is a tiredness that feels heavier and more persistent than usual, one that does not lift even after a good rest. When your heart is straining against high pressure day after day, and when your organs are not receiving the steady, healthy blood flow they need, your whole body can begin to feel worn down and exhausted. If an unexplained weariness has settled over you and simply will not lift, it is worth having your blood pressure and your overall health checked. And now we come to the seventh sign, the one that most people never connect to their blood pressure at all. It is a pounding or a forceful sensation that you can feel in your chest, your neck, or even your ears. Some people describe it as feeling their own heartbeat far more strongly than normal, or as a rhythmic whooshing or pounding sound in their ears, especially in the quiet of night when they lie down to sleep. This can sometimes be a sign that your heart is working harder than it should against raised pressure. Because it seems so unusual, people rarely think to mention it, and yet it can be an important clue. So if you have noticed this, do tell your doctor. So let us gently gather these 7 signs together, so they stay clear in your mind. First, headaches, especially in the morning or at the back of the head. Second, dizziness or lightheadedness. Third, blurred or changing vision. Fourth, shortness of breath during everyday tasks. Fifth, and most urgent, any chest discomfort, tightness, or pressure. Sixth, the deep and unexplained fatigue. And seventh, a pounding sensation felt in the chest, the neck, or the ears. If 1 or 2 of these felt familiar to you, please do not panic. It is simply your signal to take the most important step of all. And that most important step, as I promised at the beginning, is wonderfully simple. Check your numbers. Because high blood pressure hides so well behind a feeling of being perfectly fine. The only way to truly know is to measure it. Have it checked at your doctor's office, or buy an inexpensive home monitor and check it yourself. The numbers will tell you the truth that your body may be hiding. And here is the genuinely good news. High blood pressure, once you know about it, is one of the most manageable conditions there is. With the right care, the right small changes, and sometimes simple medication, millions of people keep it under control and go on to live long, full, and healthy lives. I do want to remind you gently of one thing before we finish. Everything I have shared today is general information, meant to help you understand your body a little better and to know when it is time to seek care. It is not a diagnosis, and it is not a substitute for your own doctor. If anything here concerned you, please do not sit and worry alone. Make the appointment, get your blood pressure checked, and let a professional give you the clear answers you deserve. You have taken a caring and intelligent step today, simply by learning this. Knowledge about your own body is one of the most powerful things you can carry, and it is how we protect not only ourselves, but the people who love us and need us here for many years to come. If this video helped you in any way, a quick tap of the like button tells YouTube to share it with others who may need to hear it too. And I would love to know, did any of these 7 signs surprise you? Tell me down in the comments below, and I will read them. Take very good care of yourself. Look after your heart, because it has been beating faithfully for you every moment of your life. And I will see you again very soon in the next one.